Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode. And here in the dungeon we can see I've started another floor, which is, as the sign says, floor 14. You cannot really make it out on the sign itself, you just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots that make up some sort of semblance of text, but it's not easily readable at least. Anyways, before we get to work, I obviously, yes you guessed it, some pickaxes. We'll craft maybe, I don't know, 10 of those, possibly less. I think crafting 8 would be enough, but now I've lost count. It will have to be however many I make. Good, that seems like a decent amount of pickaxes. What we'll do, as well as, honestly, let's see. So I'll keep the top chests for various goodies such as cobblestone, slabs, the silver sand and stairs, wooden signs and things like that, while the bottom ones will be dedicated for the cobblestone. This is the raw material that I gather plenty of during my time in the dungeon floors. So that's good. Now that we've started, let's go and begin digging. What I'll need to do is first off dig... Oh, I almost forgot. What we first and foremost need to do is I have to make sure that the entrance is properly made. So we'll need some stairs. Let me get some stairs here. We have 4 stairs on top of the glass door. That's good. Wow, I almost made a huge oversight by completely forgetting the way that I do these things here with the entrances to the floors. That's what I mean. So that's good. 4 on top, and then 2 more to the sides of the doors themselves. Oh wow. So the sign seems to be not in the correct placement as well. Well, that's good. What we'll do here is just remove it and place it here. This will be fine, or maybe here. Again, I will have to write floor 14, but that's about it for the work that we need to do. Maybe some torches as well to the sides of the dungeon. Oh, come on, I think the sign is just not exactly where it needs to be. Yeah, now it's better. Perfect. Oh, are we done? Oopsie. I think... Oh no. I've just placed the stairs incorrectly. How is that even possible? Wow, that is quite hilarious. Anyway, now I'll have to fix that. Yeah, I've placed the stairs 1 block too high. Now I need to remove the old ones, fill in the empty space with cobblestone, which will not look the best, but let me quickly grab a furnace, or more like make one. Might as well make 2 as a just a convenience thing over here, with having ability to smelt in this storage area as well. What you may be asking, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just smelting 4 blocks of cobblestone so that I can replace the ones over here with stone. That way it will look better. Here we've got what we wanted, and I'll take the coal. This will be enough. Fill in these like so. I still have one more left. We can deal with this like so. Very nice. Perfect. Time to go into the dungeon. Now I have to remember how exactly am I digging? Oh. Oh no. What did I do? Oopsie. Wow, I am just hilarious. I only now realized that I'm not doing this correctly. I was like, oh yeah, so now the staircase turns to the other side, right? And goes backwards. So the next floor should be here. And only when I started digging, I realized that I am not seeing the glass slab ceiling. Yeah, just now. Well, that's very funny. I guess what I'll have to do is remake it to the other side, but the question now here is, how do we do that exactly? I guess I could mirror what I've done here on this side to this, and that should be it. Should that not be it? I think it will be. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Actually, this is amazing. Wow. So all I need to do is just mirror what's been done on this side. Very nice. Though it may not be possible in its entirety. Oh, it's possible. Look at that. Just barely, but we have space without having to remove the staircase itself. Wow, that's amazing. I kinda like how this turned out. Are we good here or not? What about the torches? I think we can live without torches here. But we'll need a sign. Hey, where is the sign though? Oh, here it is. We'll have to say that this is floor 14. I guess this will be just fine. This will do just fine. The entrance is maybe not the best since the staircase is interrupting this, if only a bit, but otherwise this is not bad. Let me just quickly fill in the space in here as if nothing even happened, then move on. Perfect. It's a bit cramped over here, but only for just a moment. When we go further on, you can see we've got two blocks wide empty space to maneuver around, which is very nice. Okay, so how do I place the glass doors though? That's the question. And I think I do that by like this, right? This is how I do that. Oh yeah, the glass doors goes here, and then you enter. There is the glass slab ceiling, and everything goes just fine. When I have to turn around and go the opposite way with the staircase later on, then I'll have to dig under these, so there will be some leftover platforms of a few blocks left as to serve as entrances to these floors. Yeah, and I think that's exactly how it's supposed to be. That means I'm good here. Fantastic, that is great. I can continue on. I think now I'm pretty much set in terms of the entrance to the floor number 14. So that's very good. Let's get to work. First hallway, first torch as well. So I'll have to dig a lot over to this side to reach the end of the hallway. Going to take me most likely more than a few minutes. And I don't remember which side do I place. Oh yeah, I placed torches to my left, at least currently. When I go to the other hallway and face the other side, then it may be that the torches will be to my right, but currently the torches will be placed to my left, and that's how we will go for the time being. Later on, as I mentioned, it may change, of course. It depends on the perspective, I guess. That's the word. But otherwise, things are looking pretty good here. Definitely cannot complain. Okay, first coal block of the day, I think. But I'm breaking pickaxes and the hallway is not coming to an end. Definitely not. That's gonna take much longer than maybe even much longer than I thought. I even forgot for a moment how long it takes to just dig a single hallway, because I was digging around the staircase for quite a bit of time. Then I was improving the tower, planting trees, all the other things, gathering sandstone. So obviously it definitely maybe got me kind of rusty in terms of just what to expect in the hallways. Oh dear, that's a lot of gravel. What's this? I mean, the amount of gravel here is really, really high. I cannot believe this is, wow. I mean, maybe not crazy, but definitely made me just a bit surprised as to how long did this gravel go for. I cannot believe it really took me so long. But now looking back at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 blocks of gravel. So that's not too crazy when you think about it. But when you start digging gravel, you just want it to end usually. And if it doesn't, you begin complaining, or at least I do, and just keep asking, oh no, how long is this gonna go for? Just like about this hallway, how long is this hallway gonna go for? Oh, I think I'm pretty close. I was just jumping up and down, trying to see to the end of it, and it's close. I think by now it's about 5 blocks or so, maybe even less. Now it could be 4. While I was talking, I dug through a few more. Look, I think it should be, if I had to guess, this is the last one. Oh no, it's not. So maybe it's this one. Let's see. Still not. Wow, I have miscalculated by quite a bit. And there is even more after this. Wow. Okay. That was amazing. Well, that's good. The first hallway is almost finished. Now we need to begin with the second one. In total we have 11 hallways. That means we've just went through about, what, 9% of what we have to go through. So 1, 2. And the third one, we'll dig 2 more blocks further in to the hallway. That way we can place a torch as to mark the entrance of the hallway on this side. Then go back and do the same thing over there again, pretty much, and then start digging back over there, thus completing the hallway digging. Here, just like before, we are going for 2 blocks first off for the wall itself, and then the hallway, which makes it 3 blocks. And now, last step, but the one that takes the most time, is keep digging as fast as you can, obviously. But if you see some coal, it's probably always a decent idea to pick it up, as well as if you see anything rare as well, maybe iron or something better than iron even. I don't know, but it's gonna be very interesting to see what's waiting for us in this hallway. It could be a lot of coal, or it could be no coal whatsoever. Now that I'm thinking about it, there could be maybe none. The first hallway that I was just digging through, I think I've encountered only a single block of coal, which is kind of interesting. I was under the impression that by now, at such depth, I was getting more coal than usual, but now it seems to be not the case. Maybe it's completely random. I'm not sure what's the way the resources spawn. Does it depend on the depth? Like, does the abundance of it depend on how deep you are, or does it not matter whatsoever, and the only thing that matters is that you are at certain depth at which the corresponding material spawns? So for example, if, let's say for example, I don't know real numbers, for example iron begins spawning at 100 blocks deep below sea level or whatever, and you reach it, so you can start digging iron. But if you go 300 blocks below, it doesn't mean that the iron is going to spawn in larger quantities than it would spawn at 100 blocks deep. That I would like to know, but I guess it remains to be seen, and possibly the only way to really know is to have a very large data set where you dig for maybe hundreds of hours, possibly even, and then make some averages, compare the results from various different tests, and that would be probably a good way to approach finding out if it matters how deep you are, if it affects resource abundance. Because now I am close to digging through 2 hallways here on floor 14, and I have barely seen any coal. Here, obviously here's 1 block. Yeah, that's good, but that was only a single block. Sure, there is maybe part of the reason why I cannot find that many is maybe I have dug through a lot on the floor above, because sometimes when you dig and you find coal, for example I found coal on floor number 15, so I dug downwards and maybe took some of it from floor 14 this way. So now when I dig through here, a lot of coal has already been dug because I took it from floor 13, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know if that's true though, because it would probably be easy to tell since I filled the empty space with cobblestone, at least usually how that goes. But here another hallway is gonna be started. This is the 3rd one. That was pretty fast, I'd say, and I still have plenty of pickaxes. Let me just place a torch so it's not so dark, switch into a new pickaxe, and that is going to be it for today. I'll continue tomorrow.